So. She'll spend $1 as quick as a dime. She goes commando most all of the time. And she writes a fine prose, I'd have to say finer than mine. These things I've come to know. These things I've come to know. She likes to two-step, she likes to waltz. She likes to tango, no matter the cost. 'Cause she likes to spin till it leaves her a little bit lost. These things I've come to know. These things I've come to know. And I don't know what made me so brazen and bold. At the time I was feeling so wasted and old. And I can't dance a lick, but sometimes I can flat rock and roll. These things I've come to know. These things I've come to know. And you can yell at the top of your lungs for a round, but late in the shift, she'll suffer no clowns. And if you're wondering if the tattoo goes all the way down, she can change her own fuse, she can fix her own car. She can back down a drunk and run him out of the bar. She don't scare easy, but she can be pushed too far. These things I've come to know. These things I've come to know. These things I've come to know. Mellencamp hired my dad to write a screenplay for him.
Right.
Yeah, my dad made most of his living as a screenwriter, and John hired him. And I was about to move to Nashville and try to be a staff writer because I knew people that did that, and I knew it was possible. I wasn't really looking for my own record deal, but I had a demo because I was trying to pitch songs. And so they were supposed to get together for a script rewrite meeting, and so I had a cassette with 6 songs on it, and I gave it to Larry and said, give that to John, see if he wants to cut any of them. Which would, then that way when I get to Nashville, they would rent me an apartment because I would already have a John Mellencamp cut. And of course, John didn't want to cut any of my songs, but he did want to produce a record. So I guess my main influence, songwriting-wise, was Kris Kristofferson. He was the first one anybody told me was a songwriter, and because up until about the age of 9, I hadn't put any thought to where songs came from. I wanted to be Johnny Cash, but I didn't know anything about where the songs came from. It's a very standard kind of old folk form, really. It probably comes from Old English, lyrically, structurally. I really don't. My process is when it's time to make a record, I start assembling the scraps that I've got and try to make them into whole songs. And basically, I start with a couple of lines and a melody, and I think, well, who said that? And I try to envision the character that would have said those lines, and then if I can get the character, maybe I can get a story out of the character. And if I can get that into a verse-chorus structure, then it might turn into a song.
Would you say most of your songwriting is character-driven like that?
Yeah, mostly. It's all fiction.
Do you have a favorite character that you've come up with?
Well, I have lots of very similar characters. I'm currently trying to kill off the equestrian woman character that stalks through my songs. Might get it done this time.
Thanks for watching the Vault Sessions. Every view and subscription we get helps us buy guitars for kids. Click here to subscribe, click here to watch more Vault Sessions, and visit our website here to learn more about our Guitars for Kids program. We'll see you next week.